Alright guys, it's been a while since the double upload, but here we are, because I want to cover the new stickers that landed in the game in the last, I think, 12 hours right now for, yeah, literally in the last 12 hours for the time of recording. By the time it's live, last 24 hours almost. Basically, Shanghai Major drop, that's the long and the short of it, and we got some cool stuff, some stuff missing, quote unquote, but if you're wondering about the pick'ems, I did my opening stage video earlier today, so you can go watch that, you can find all my reasoning for it. Here next going to go through why the bracket I used to predict that, and so on. But the main thing I want to focus on today is the stickers that we have here. Now, I'm going to mostly focus on the team stickers because I think they are the most important ones, but we will show some love to the signatures as well. Now, before I look through them all, let's look at today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Skinport. If you didn't already know, Skinport is the best place to buy and sell your Counter-Strike skins with a fast, smooth, easy, and secure experience for both buyers and sellers. The big benefit is that prices are considerably cheaper compared to on the Steam market. For example, this Air Hyper Beast is currently 21% cheaper on Skinport, giving you more value for money. They've also added an amazing 3D viewer for inspecting skins and charms. This means if I'm not able to jump into an inspect server, I can still fully check out the skin and decide on the purchase. On the selling side, Skinport can essentially act as a middleman for your trades. If you do a private listing on Skinport, the fee reduces to 2% and you can send the link directly to the buyer. So with over 2 million skins available right now, no buying fees and an excellent Trustpilot rating, Skinport has everything you need and more. Check out the link in the description, and thanks to Skinport for sponsoring today's video. So I'm not going to spend too much time on the papers. I guess these are borderless. That is the issue people have with them. As I mentioned in the earlier video, I do want to sort of give myself credit. I predicted it was going to be dragon themed for Year of the Dragon, and it is. I finally got a prediction right, so let's go. So, notably though, Mouse have gone for a white logo rather than red, which is interesting, but the papers are whatever, okay? That's what the papers are. I actually think the Perfect World logo is kind of cool. It's better than the previous events, because this can be used to craft, and might be popular, who knows. The glitters are... I mean, they're glitters. They're nice budget craft options to have. It is like a floral effect in the glitter, if the video picks it up. If not, if you're looking at it yourself, you'll notice it. But again, there's nothing too crazy. Yes, we can layer glitters and hollows now, so maybe that will do something interesting. But it is kind of like this more floral pattern at the back of it. And it's a little bit wavy. It's kind of cool. But these will be super budget. They're not everyone's cup of tea. They're not the main thing. The hollows is where I actually think, it's probably the title of the video, I think these stickers are probably the best borderless stickers we've had since Antwerp. Now, I know is that the last 5 of 6 majors we'd have borderless stickers, and that sucks. And you know what? I'm going to blame the community somewhat for this, because we shat on Rio stickers so hard when they tried to do something custom for the region, and then they were like, you know what? Let's just get them copy and paste. So we're kind of to blame for that, but hopefully that'll change going into 2025. So here are the hollow effects that you're seeing. Now, the hollow effect is actually the team logo in the background there. And there right now, you can see the G2 logo is there. So that is what the background is, which is kind of cool. Navi's, I think, looks pretty cool. I actually need to change the map, maybe. There you go. I'll go on to Nuke, so it's a little bit more bright. You can see there, Navi's is almost like a yellowy green, but it's got the Navi logo in the middle. It's kind of cool. Vitality is also cool. So I think this is the first time, I was watching Arlo's video, it's the first time we've had the team logo be the hollow effect itself, which I actually think is really nice. I think it's a little bit more unique rather than just forcing a random theme. I think that this looks great. I think to Tom, it's like, Tom, you need to put this on some like purple skins. I think that would look kind of cool actually, just because it's like the white with a little bit of purple in it. It looks kind of cool. Like the Fuse one's pretty nice. So again, although these are borderless, which sucks a little bit, right? I was so here to get bordered stickers. I think the actual hollow effects themselves are better than the hollow effects we've had in Copenhagen, definitely, in Paris. And this is what so one quick note on this Perfect World guy, his hollow looks like this, right? But if we go out and just go straight to the gold, he has like happy face, which is kind of interesting. Now, the golds for me, they're whatever. I think they look a bit, see that one's very thick border-wise, but that's just because of how Heroic's logo is. I think they might be better than Copenhagen. Copenhagen golds looked a little bit weird. Some of the borders were inconsistent. Like the Spirit one in Copenhagen at the start didn't look good at all. So I think if you're a gold like loadout, like you're gonna be loving these. They look great. But mostly my excitement comes for the hollows. But definitely the golds are cleaner. Now, we'll look at the challengers teams because I'm sure people are there. Again, main thing here is looking at the hollows. So, Furia, for example, you can get an idea of it here. And if you want to see how these scrape, by the way, let me just go and throw this onto a Hyper Beast. Actually, Hyper Beast might not be well, it'll work nicely. You can scrape them all the way here. So about 60% through, you kind of lose most of the text, which is kind of nice. And it leaves the logo, and then if you scrape it fully, obviously it just goes away. So you want to be able to scrape it about 60%, and then that leaves a pretty nice, like, remaining bit of the sticker. So I think, again, craft potential-wise, we definitely have some options here. Virtus Pro sticker, like, having the hollow effect almost be, like, purpley, pinky is kind of interesting for VP, but this is definitely better than what their Copenhagen effect was. It had, like, 6 different colors in it. It was kind of wild. I think Liquid, I also have to say, Liquid looks good. I want to look through the rest. The one thing I've got a tiny issue with is that the Shanghai logo doesn't match the hollow effect, which makes it a little bit awkward if you were like, oh shit, this pairs super nicely with, say, like the orange one's not too bad. Orange and gold isn't too bad. Mongols isn't too bad at all. Actually, Mongols have a good hollow for the first time ever, which is really interesting, and it's kind of yellowy. But like this one, for example, the big red bit with the blue and then the gold, it doesn't really like pair together. So it would have been nice to see the hollow effect go over the Shanghai like borderless logo as well. I say that's the perfect roll one again, and then we're into the golds. But just to show what I mean, you see here the Copenhagen logo. As I move it, it has a hollow effect, so it kind of like at least pairs in somewhat with what the logo is. And this is what I meant by the VP when having so many colors. Like look at that, but I don't know if that's an issue that they have to update, but definitely it would be nice to see that come in, because otherwise you are going to be left with like a really weird differential in the colors. Which for most people they don't care, but for skin nerds like us, it matters. Now here is where it gets good for people like myself with green loadouts, with the exception of the weird gold border. Game Major logo, kind of cool, okay? I think the fact it always looks like good luck is kind of cool for crafts. MIBR, I think it doesn't really have any of the Brazilian flair that normally it would have, so maybe the Brazilian fans aren't a big fan of that. Cloud9 logo, I think definitely Antwerp and even Copenhagen will still remain more popular, so it's not that great. I personally love the FlyQuest logo. I'm so happy they went with a green background. I was worried that they actually were going to do something similar to Mouse and go for white, but they've gone for this. Now, I don't think they're going to go far, but this on green skins, for example, if I can go find one of my green skins, I just say the Gale Eco. Like, I think that, even with the Shanghai text being there, not being ideal, that looks so nice. And then obviously, as we looked before, you could scrape it to about that. Yeah, you need to get rid of the text. There you go. Just kind of scraping it to around there. And then leave it on. Leave some marks. Not ideal. Maybe Battle Scar would be better. But that's the gist. I really like the FlyQuest logo. So I don't think they're going to go through. I think they're going to finish at this stage, but that is a super nice one to have. The Passion one with the Ukrainian flag still built into it is really nice. Obviously, full Ukrainian team. The first full Ukrainian team to make it to a major ever, I think was the stat that went out, which is kind of nuts. The wildcard logo, you know, this is Team Amaranth, if you're into that. So, I mean, I think this could be cool for crafts. Rare Atoms is actually kind of nice for, like, pinky purple crafts. The logo, I'm surprised. The logo with the border definitely looks better than it would have looked with, like, the border. So, like, that's actually a good move. And then another one for the green guys is the Imperial. And then we're back onto the Perfect World. So, as I say, if this just had a bit of hollow that matched into the colorway a little bit, it would be nice. Now, my loadout is black, not gloves. And then I'm going for green and gold skins. So, green and gold on the sticker doesn't bother me too much, but I'd still prefer to get the team's gold sticker if I wanted. Say, for example, I still wanted a FlyQuest logo, I could go get the gold FlyQuest logo. I wanted the green ones, I could go get the green FlyQuest logo. That's a little bit annoying for me at the minute. But that is the stickers. As I mentioned before, you can do Team Graffiti, and it's all pretty cool. But capture-wise, oh sorry, the last one I need to do is showing how the stickers look. So let me go for the hollows, and I'm going to go for Magics here, just see what his looks like, because I want to check the year. So Magics, I don't know what this little symbol on the box is going to be, but these stickers scrape really, really nicely, which is good news for, I think, everyone in the community. Now, what skin is going to look good to scrape on to showcase it? This one will do the job. I think if you scrape it even fully, not even fully, it leaves, there you go. If you go about here, it actually just leaves the signature as it is. So if all you care about is the signature, there's one everyone's going to love. Because we finally get sex in CS, you know. That's what everyone's joking about. There you go. Lovely Dexter sticker that you somehow managed to work it in again. And honestly, the color here is really nice. Again, that's where the bottom bit would be nice to color match. But yeah, I'm just going to throw in the Glock so you guys can see it up close a bit better. You scrape it to like, what, 50-60%? And then it just leaves the text. So, like, I could have my skyline of Remezu's Reach literally just say 6. So, I mean, some of the stickers just look nice to scrape if it's your favorite players. If you want to try and get wording like that onto a skin, then you can as well. Now, I'm going to open 5 each of the team logos. I'm going to go from challengers into contenders into legends. That's my preference of the teams that are there and what I would like to see. I know Tom got 2 pretty good pulls, but I imagine I'm going to get many blues. And here we go. We started off with a Team Liquid logo. These are, you shouldn't be buying these now, to be clear. You should be buying these when they go on sale. There's no way you should be paying the 79p or 99 cent it is per capsule. Once the Major's over, these will go on a 75% off sale. So you get them for like, oh, Fury Hole just went by. Okay, we've got a Peen Glitter. Interesting, not going to be too much, but, you know, I'll smack it on a gun here and there. But yeah, so just let me and other creators, oh, Mongols Hollow and Peen Hollow went by, damn, that's some bait. Let us do the openings, and then you guys just wait till the sale comes out, and then if you do want to buy them then, that's going to be the best time, and that's also when you'll see the price for them drop on the likes of the Steam market. So we got a lot of bait there, and that's 4 papers and then 1 glitter. This is where, if I'm going to hit anything, it would be really nice just to unbox a FlyQuest Hollow, just so I have one for myself ready to go, but it is going to be the MIBR. And just while we're opening, I mean, may as well have the conversation. Who do you guys think is going to win the Major? I've said it. I have 3. I'm cheating because I've got like 3 things. I think Navi is my realistic. They're going to go back-to-back champions. Oh, you know what? I got a Hollow. It's a perfect world one. Cool to have in the loadout, you know? I'm interested to see what price this sets at, actually. Especially compared to other, like, previous tournament logos. But as I said, I'm kind of cheating it with the 3 answers. I think Navi's my realistic. They can go do a game back-to-back. Gold bait, which is kind of cool. And we're going to move on to the Legends stage. Or, sorry, the Contenders. Oh, 1 more Contenders, then we're on to Legends. My second one is Mongols, like, as my absolute dark horse team. If I had to pick a dark horse team that's going to make a run, I think they can do it. Just because they're the best from the Asia region by far, and it's in their region. They're a bit more used to time zones, the food, like everything under the sun in that sort of regard, which could make a difference. Can we get at least 1 hollow, please? That'd be nice. And then my third one is actually Mouse. Now, I said Mouse initially when I was chatting with the Elixir guys, because I thought the stadium was going to be smaller crowd-wise than it actually is. And Mouse are notorious for being able to beat all these teams, with the exception of Fias a little bit. But they would always do it on, like, smaller stages, smaller events, on events that were just, like, on land but no crowds. So I thought a smaller crowd might be able to help them. So those are the 3 that I kind of had in mind that were, like, out of the 24 teams. Like, that's what I think is likely to happen. But maybe Nico goes and wins his last major with G2 and finally gets a major title. And then this is going to be the last sticker capsule opening. We have another gold bait. So can I at least get 1 hollow? Okay, we're going to get a Mickey Mouse glitter from Mouse. So, again, guys, if you're wondering, we got 15 capsules opened. We got 1 hollow. And we got 2 glitters. And I can't even check the price on it yet because these can't be sold for a week. Because I forgot that change came in. So these are locked for a week, which is good fun. But there you go. That's the new stickers in the game. Oh, the one thing that I forgot to mention that I was kind of disappointed that it didn't come was charms. Really, honestly, I myself and many others thought this was going to be the perfect time for them to bring charms for a major. I think definitely we'll see them in the future. Maybe it wasn't ready in time for this major. But I think in 2025, we will 100% see like this package come out. And we'll have an extra thing here that will just be... I don't know if they'd split it up by stage. Maybe they would, but I think there'll just be 1 charm thing where it's got 24 different charms and you can just crack it over and over again. Kind of like the more generic sticker capsules, like if I can get one here, like these ones. I know this doesn't have 24, but I think they just throw every single team charm in here, put a price on it, 50% goes to the team, and let people tear away. Because that would be kind of cool, especially if you're a big fan or you really want to pair it, like getting a red skin, for example, like a cool red, being able to put a Fia's charm at the end while having Fia's stickers on it, it would really just bring it together. But I'm going to end my waffle in there. Let me know who you think is going to win that major. Let me know what you think of the stickers overall. I know it's a massive disappointment that we got borderless again. I was really hoping for custom dragon-themed border. But at least I got the dragon on there. But let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.